the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
For Enche the finance minister Keiso Addo Forsen Ebabe presente a year 2026 budget ewo a year Ghana yemra share begefi. Now in fact we a budget presentation no ana osan edekoko tupia ewo a year one of the TV stations so say government will not be able to employ nurses and teachers currently at home. It means or purchases half figure no quite science specific any figure no to just say 150,000 nurses and teachers are buying no into me and for one adjuma the entire 2026 nina from January to a year December 2026 yen fa a year phobia e nurse any teachers no e na eno na nurses a hodo wo man Ghana mu ha any to just say e kama ko say NDC amanyoko no ada wo na emna na Addo Kwakufu Addo ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e wo so no NDC for can be a campaign say na Addo Kwakufu Addo atimi afọ modwuma omumum ba ombe for modwuma bum bum amobia anya adwuma aye. How come so mokoto aba ma mu wie ya ene de moka kire wo say you will not be able to employ 150,000 teachers and nurses in the entire 2026 no. In fact ene honorable Collins Adomakom Mensah oye member of parliament for Efija Kwabre North and say or the Nsem-Pii Tudwa and was saying exposing a buy we say finance minister be presenting the budget no we was an no can say omo embo busia was wo boa one more kwako busia over 32 billion na just say enye sika ketwa e de be no mo de koye eno so ayi hu ye nye bre ye ti ensem a wo Collins Adomakom Mensah e de Tudwa bro ne ohiniba na nasiedu e je twenkomo
why does it seem say NDC and say majority no they struggle to get the numbers anytime they need them?
Well, not surprising, they know say all their expectations are not being met. Me know kasa sisi, me know kasa. Car loans, the members of parliament. Me know kasa sisi. Ini pado do one and some kind.
Hey, sir.
I tell you, say there are some. Sir, I'm on air in the control. I can tell you that most people have not received their car loans. Indeed, I buying it's almost first timers and second timers. It's almost third timers and fourth timers. I can tell you that there are some first timers or more by parliament, and some of them come with Uber cars. It be even the means to transport to parliament. It's anyone because all their expectations have not been met. Now, okay, as a marking a same way, say NTB and the frustration will begin to set in. Said the way a member of parliament will be doing, and as a member of parliament or any other constituency. Now you can say, you see, 11th month, you see hospital be our constituency, you see school be our constituency, you make a sword, say you can be a mawa. You understand how difficult it is. So ube kofi ukrane or amount for coding komo. It's not surprising. Say omunya this kind of challenges, and now man say yeah, it will become even worse as time goes on. It's almost parliament in there. It was anticipated. Me and him say NTB their expectations will not be met. Don't forget, the presidency were 60 ministers, and there are a lot of even third and fourth time members of parliament. As I speak to you now, even one particular position, and even now the frustration, baba. Coupled with the fact that minority but we are mighty. It would hear the debate on the floor, the argument. You could see the depth of our debate. You know, it will be frustrated. Can you imagine? What they say, first timers, you know, or more power. You have first timers to first timers debate on the floor. So, or more power. You have first timers to first timers debate. Maybe there's a second timer.
NDC for no. Na MP so afofofo de mo ebra o mudi kan o mo kwa parliament no na nga asem bi ba o man mu nkomodie no yese mo mu nyina mu na ye ni nkomo no
ani ni nkomo you say committees na ye won you be the backbenchers time so mo pa you need debate then you see the level of intellect on our side. I'm not surprised almost struggle to mobilize all of them to parliament. They struggle to get their numbers. You're too background for the Chief Justice. Normally 160 something. What it means about 20 something parliament on that day. I'm hoping as time goes on, things will change for them. But bottom line, yeah, surprise class, they are going through this frustration.
Up to the budget. Sir, yeah, Ghana for the anymore, a per dear who answers 2026 aban ewo de maye afi apede won hihye no ene fa bi akatua won sansam na ni parado kwampo mu pa adwuma ye titiri mabunu nante ne mabawa ombenya bia ye de aban betintim ama omanfo ho ahara mu security bible apomudre ne hihye sukuu ho sam we na dedo na ya na omanfo eridi akire say na aban boya no ho ba se wo be ye a child 2025 why.
Well, first of all, say me try no. Say, who person who be a Saturday, be a Friday, Friday, how Friday is. Say the canon no. Say I go be so if you no pa. 2025 no. A DM pan a buying year in terms of recruitment. That should give you an indication. The 2026 be year already na buying a car. Say nurses 150,000 nurses. Only mean foul more. And 2 year nurse now it's it's unfortunate. But Aban si ontimi forward women. And now a post-budget conference on the education. The education minister lamented to all of us. So as we speak now, the whole of 2025 on your recruitment,
wow.
Not even a single recruitment has been done in the education sector.
1.3.
I mean, you know, this kind of frustration, you see, say, Aban na dream po na the dream po the position on these things no mean at force he's so excited about inflation about 8%, exchange rate about 10 cedi to $1. He's more excited about that. With your budget, you see the productive sectors are declining, industry a declining, agric eco so marginally. It's you know what would you you expect and say you'll be employed very soon. Buying as I speak to you now, no, it's going to be very difficult, especially with your nurses and your teachers. No, it's going to be extremely difficult for any recruitment.
No, 2026, no. Abai eka or the bosia obo and so dear no ka edefa home.
Well, sometimes no utie okay say yeah MPP wa pay mo no na yenu no ka about say aban ebo besia na na dan kwakufu ado na ban ebo besia dodo it was our hope say NDC kwade omo ba aban busia kra de say be omo mobida unfortunately the figures na you no speak differently to financing. You say you run a deficit budget. If I say your revenues na ebano, and maybe a pese yeno, ya na the pese yeno, they be a bro your revenues so. And into yana are buying a cobobosia to cater for that aspect. We could have budget this year in 2025. A buying revised budget of by 2025 can say Ombekwa cobobosia 52 billion. 52 billion. That's 52.6 billion Ghana cedis. And now I know say on program is first to third quarter on the bob is now 55 billion. As I speak to you, first to third quarter, provisional you know media man abaya bob is now 32 billion Ghana cedis. It will be cut say abaya or buy or more business. Martin Kofo can radio say abaya so more business but running the economy. As I speak to you now, the first to third quarters Bob is 32 billion. In fact, we project to say by the end of 2025, no, Bob is close to 40 billion Ghana cedis. And you know, that is the aspect of borrowing. However, if I said the exchange rate about less than about 10 cedis, no, the Bosniana you born in dollar terms, no, so who converted back cedis above from, and no, you have to be humble enough to commend the government for the exchange rate na above for mono. And one implications to other aspects. To say exporters na the money need the but because of that exchange rate now, it may stabilize the city no. Ama kana ye boy in dollar terms no o converted by cities. There's been a huge reduction in the dollar in the loan component no. And I know they say about buying so. But if anybody tells you say about 2025 or more that cannot be true because it's a budget for the buyer or Bob is 32 billion. Say Yankupon ya Dumwa, I fear Baby Simi, Ubina Sikabotin Si. Yemfano said 300 billion. Nasa 300 billion na Oba Binyano or Trey a coin of the first one or be allocated that particular 300 billion into budget party a projections a year are buying based on or more experiences. The more feel say and as almost dreaming who says Cassinia in Sabeka. Then we in Sakasikanwa, you say our education, you say Beko health, you say Beko defense. And no any friend a budget. Now constitution is set. The finance minister said before the end of each year, be an set oba nasibidum. No the figures ever to him. Now or the bar and then the year already you find the policy underpinnings of the car and I buy it through Pontia or so the story the Koha or the story the Koha. When we in the Sano speaker ever refer the budget not to the various committees. I estimate now the Abano. On my various committees, I mean war energy, health, finance committee, all the other committees no. I say nearby the fact sector specific estimates no. They are interrogating figures no. Now in doing so no, if I say last year, this year 2025, the man is can be say onfa any gano. Obe mayen a report of how we issue this year sikano and sana ya consider next year the enoswa or the obabe busasi and famano. So basically sana budget next year. Ne na me admo chna you better see up and pension debating the policy no na dream pono we will begin to debate it on Tuesday. Yes, that's ochna. Yeah, you be debate here. I'm sure say throughout the week. Na you debate sectors in here. Na the leadership. Yeah, or something. I think you're marking any near ayaraga. Or make closely all the debates for the minority and the majority. It is after that particular interactions, let us hear the debates on the policy and the plans of the budget. Now, I say near about the court sector specific estimates. It's Ubu Samia broadly, say na budget next year. Now, Oba, so share this particular budget, normally the budget is within an area. But that day, confirming the Chief Justice. Now, it was strategic. It says the budget, Yana Ubia Batimba. If they knew, say, on the numbers on that day, into what they say, Thursday, it tell me, and debate the report of the appointment committee. And to share your budget, for the first time, it went late into the evening, which was not the usual year normally. It's in Ubusamia, broadly, say now, and Nano Etre, say the finance minister on behalf of the president, but
and the budget of Bekai, then Momo say one where you one job 3 shifts.
Yes.
Obenikasi
24.
Almost say 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy. 2025 budget. 2026 budget is where into 24-hour economy. And then saying, Musimoba youth in Benny Juma ye, Mudi Juma Baba, Juma Bakwaha, and a Mobay and say, and a Jew obey ye, a we obey ye, a Hamachi obey ye. Almost who could do crana.
Obedonanajo.
Obe to me out Danajo. Hey, electricity. Omobaye omanpayin Akufo-Addo mreso. Electricity. The first time in the history of the governance of our country in this Fourth Republic, a buying electricity so. Omunko check PURC report 2018.
Yes.
Akufo-Addo electricity so from between 17
and 30.
Thank you. Between 70% and 30% for various categories: household, any omo industries, mining companies, munya in your friends say
reduction.
NDC buy from January omo in Bepimende omo the electricity omo atum 18% plus. Omo we omo imported dumso levy. And also 1%. And the 1 CD per liter. Me say 1 CD per liter. Me that's it. Doomsday levy 1 cedi per liter. Into who koto petrol 1 liter be no matter 1 cedi. No omun kan wasemu. Meanwhile MPP aban etse so. Endra minua atofo se ne kasa o se o free SHS no omo be sisi adan me se na mumu no maban mumu mabakose mu no mu history no muni single social intervention program bi amudi aba obi di ode ba na musimu be cancel double track na mu wia mu be sisi adan please we di adabraka wofa we di adabraka na mu no enye mu na mu de ba ye sisi Ghana membo yeka health insurance and di na yebo
Mampenikufo any MPP
yeka metro mass and di na yebo
Mampenikufo ni MPP
yeka national ID and di na yebo
Nana Akufo Addo ba omi ani MPP
yeka your friends say free maternal care
yebo MPP
yeka school feeding
yebo MPP
so into mo de we NDC for enchen ba kope
omatimi de aba
ba kope
sa question ni mabisa ho parliament intimi answer
intino yankasa as a party no all we need is unity we share result e ba ye omo anto aba in fact me bo golf wo achimota
okay
any 37 your friends a buck officers mess omo of golf course back so na me de me ne grassroots for ni pese me ti omo a me ne omo kasa you could see clearly say na your politics no as MPP ni ya man ankofo what you say
yes
the yan say the ordinary man on the street obehu say MPP ye gina homa ono so ni yedi se ye man ti ase saa vote no ebeba mane buso se ye ma enkabom ba unity eba enya fe na woni wonua ete ho na kokonsa ensam keka yense no yenye ni say there be you will know that you have one target, that is your opponent out there.